Hey guys, so I just finished reading this book, The Boyfriend Project, and I absolutely loved it. So we're gonna do some discussion questions. This book was for my book club that I'm in, but I totally chickened out on the book club meeting because it was over Zoom, and yeah, I never actually did it, so I got scared. Okay, so the discussion questions are actually on the author's website. Her name is Farrah, and I will link the questions in the description if you want them. So the first question is, did you find 𝙒𝙗𝙗's immediate friendship with Taylor and London plausible? Why or why not? How did they continue to support one another throughout the book? And do you see parallels with your own friendships? They saw the situation very clearly and they were like, oh wait, no, he's the problem, he's the jerk. So they didn't turn on each other. That was very, very cool, but very surprising. How did they continue to support one another throughout the book? Oh my goodness. I absolutely loved how they got together every single Friday and they started building a friendship. They vented to each other, they helped each other, they really became friends. Do you see parallels with your own friendships? Yes and no. Yes, because I have the same friendships with my own girlfriends. However, we don't see each other every single week. Which of the three girlfriends do you relate most to and why? So there's 𝙒𝙗𝙗, the main character, Taylor, and London. I related most to 𝙒𝙗𝙗 because I'm also a software developer, and it was very cool reading this book because anytime it talked about her job or anything to do with coding, I got it, and it was very familiar to me and I could relate to her a lot because we have the same job. 𝙒𝙗𝙗 gives several examples of how difficult it is to be a Black woman in the tech industry. Were you surprised by any of her revelations? How do you feel about her serving as a model for others who come up behind her? I was very surprised, and it made me really sad whenever she talked about how whenever she was in middle school, 𝙒𝙗𝙗's like teachers and just people, like adults around her, they would tell her she's dreaming too big if she wants to work in the tech field. And how do you feel about her serving as a model for others who come up behind her? I thought it was so selfless and really kind that she put so much pressure on herself to be a good programmer and have amazing work ethic because she wants to make a good impression, because she's thinking about everyone else that's gonna be coming up after her. If you were signing on to your own boyfriend project, what would you devote more time to? I would devote more time to music, meditation, and therapy. Yeah, because I've always been like I'll figure it out on my own type of person. I've been noticing that maybe there's some areas of life where you kind of need like a professional to help you with that. How has 𝙒𝙗𝙗's need for organization and order helped her in life? How has it hurt her? I think it helped her because she's very successful. She really has her head on straight. She has her stuff together. She's very hardworking, smart, not just in her job, but like with life. She's just a smart person. So I think being organized and just having her head on straight really helped her become very, very successful. How has it hurt her? I don't really think it hurt her. The only thing I could think of that I wished this character didn't have was she put a lot of pressure on herself, but after her explaining why she felt so much pressure, it made sense. I just wish she didn't have so much pressure on her. If you were 𝙒𝙗𝙗, would you have been able to trust Daniel? Would you have forgiven his betrayal? I don't really think it was honestly a betrayal. That could be because I obviously was able to see both sides of the story. Would you have been able to trust Daniel? Absolutely. And would you have forgiven his betrayal? Absolutely, because he's just a good person. And everything when it came to him and 𝙒𝙗𝙗, all of the feelings, that was 100% true. The only thing he lied about, which he had to lie about, was his job, like what he really was doing at Trendsetters, not his feelings towards 𝙒𝙗𝙗. So that is all the questions. I loved this book so much. If you're thinking about reading this book, 100% recommend it, 10 out of 10. It's amazing. And there's actually 2 more books after this one. The Dating Playbook, which this one is about Taylor. Taylor is the main character in that book. And then the last book is The Hookup Plan. And London is the main character in this one. So I'm really excited to read the other books. They'll be here soon. I just ordered them yesterday, like less than 5 minutes after I finished this one. If you read the book, you can answer the discussion questions along with me in the comments. You can tell me what you loved about it. I hate that I chickened out on the Zoom book club meeting. My goodness. All right, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.